and welcome to the show with Urban Judge and Michelle Papworth. We've missed you all and are looking forward to having you joining us here today.
Well, it's been a very long time since we were both on your screens together. That was all the way back in February with the season 4 launch. Lots of things have happened since then. Michelle, you've got some news for us.
Yeah, and so I've been away since February due to having A-levels, and in September I'm going away to do a degree apprenticeship. So unfortunately, this is my last ever show.
Sad times.
But let's crack on with today's show. So here is what is coming up.
We have tips and advice of Rima on starting a new chapter of life.
Ashton and Chris join us for the show's view, where we discuss this month's local, national and worldwide stories.
And after almost 5 years on our screen, it's Michelle's final day at YouthTV. Join us as we celebrate her time with us with some lovely surprises along the way.
Right, well first up we have tips and advice with Rahima on starting a new chapter of life. Rahima, take it away.
So today's tips and advice is dedicated to Michelle. Of course they're for everyone, but I wrote these with Michelle in mind. So Michelle, these tips and advice are about things to keep in mind when you're starting a brand new chapter, a brand new adventure in your life. So when you're about to start this new adventure, I really hope you think of these and I really hope they help you. The first tip I had is surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with people who give you new ideas, who support your dreams, who inspire you to do better. Surround yourself with people who aren't afraid to tell you when they think of things you could improve on. They're the true friends. They really want to see the best in you. The second tip I had was reflect on everything you've done up till now. Think about all the things you want to keep when you're starting this new adventure. There's loads of things I want you to keep about yourself, how loving you are, how friendly you are, how fun you are to be around, how hardworking you are, but also think about those habits that you want to let go, because you are starting a new chapter now. You're going to have more motivation to sort of, fix everything you want to and improve yourself. The third tip I had was please move slowly. Things aren't going to feel normal straight away. Things aren't going to feel normal or right straight away. And that's because you're in a brand new place with brand new people doing brand new things. It's like when you're doing a puzzle. It takes a lot of reflection, a lot of thinking, a lot of hard work for all the little pieces to join together and make a beautiful picture. So when you're in this brand new place, it's not going to feel right. But with a little bit of hard work and being easy on yourself and, taking your time to adjust to things, everything is going to fit into place, everything is going to make sense, and it's going to begin to feel right. And the final tip I had for you was if you decide after this that you want to change your career, you want to change the subject area you're in, don't panic, that's okay. That doesn't mean this time has been wasted. It just means that you spent this time discovering new things about yourself, learning more about yourself. And that is a really good use of time. You could be changing your career at the age of 50, and that doesn't mean that you've wasted 50 years of your life. That just means you spent 50 years really learning about who you are, which is a very good thing.
Thank you so much for that, Rahima.
Yes, and we also have a message for you, Michelle, from Rahima. She sent us in a little voice note to say goodbye. So here we go, Rahima.
I've always told you how proud I am of you, and that opinion of mine has never ever changed about you since we first met over 2.5 years ago. You're hardworking, you're fun to be around, and you have a great personality. Literally everything about you makes you a fantastic person. I will never forgive you for crying at how spicy Pepe's is, but you do always help me find my way around town, so I'll forgive you. And I love you very much, and I'll miss you a lot. I can't quite figure out if no more awkward meetups whilst we're waiting for everyone else to turn up is a good thing or a bad thing anymore, but I genuinely wish you all the best. I am so proud of you for this next chapter of your life. I did dedicate my tips and advice to you today in honour of your success and what is to come, and please continue making me proud. You are amazing.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rahma. I love you so much. And thank you everyone at the YouthTV team for everything.
I must say, I do apologise for always being late, because it ended up being I planned it and then I'd be late.
No, it's fine.
No, all good. Thank you very much, Rahima, for all of that. We're now going to take a really quick break and we'll be back with you with the show's view in a few minutes. Welcome back. Now we have Krish Gupta and Ashton Toll joining us to tell us what's going on in the world and how it relates to young people. Hello both, how are you doing?
Doing good.
Splendid.
Good. Right then, first up we have UK music needs the next name, says Simon Cowell. What are we thinking about that? So I know from being in London and stuff, he's been looking for a new boy band.
He is, yes.
Yes. Any reasons why?
Probably money. Blatantly, you know. I mean, fair enough to him. I mean, One Direction and Zayn and them lot were just massive, weren't they? They were global success.
A great success, so of course he wants to replicate it.
He wants to replicate something as great, you know, it won't be as good, I don't think, because they didn't force it with One Direction. They didn't force it, it just happened. You know, they had these boys perform, they're like, okay, you guys would be great as a group, and then it worked. Trying to replicate that same formula again, it's just not going to be the same, really. It's going to be too formulated. I mean, it's just going to... It'll be copying, you know, something that was so good at one time. And it just...
I mean, do you remember those first X Factor days where Simon Cowell would be horrible? Where he used to be really horrible?
Yes, he used to be the mean judge.
Yeah, now he's really nice.
Well, to be fair, it's all the Botox.
Well, it says here, and Ashton told me this, that it will form part of a Netflix show. The first set of auditions have already taken place in Liverpool, and then they're going to be in Dublin and London. Why do you think, Ashton? Why do you think Simon Cowell's like trying to get a good band back?
Well, honestly, like probably because the success of One Direction, of course, you know, it brought like, you know, their show X Factor to such, you know, like a high degree. You know, it got so popular because so many people were coming to the X Factor just so they had the chance of becoming big successful like musicians. And then because they're making a Netflix show, that gives even more publicity, because obviously Netflix right now is the #1 streaming service in the world right now.
Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, then moving on, I guess River Festival.
Yeah.
Did you go, Michelle?
Yeah, I went twice, both days. I went both Saturday and Sunday.
What did you think of it?
Yeah, I really loved it. Especially, I think the musical talent was amazing. I went to go see a few young people singing, some bands as well as solo artists, and I also saw just other performances that were brought in, and I think it was definitely a really great atmosphere formed by those.
No, yeah, I agree. I mean, Chris, you were on a completely different part of the River Festival, of course. Do you want to explain what you were doing?
I was actually working for both the days, so I didn't get to see too much of the River Festival. More the nightlife, to be fair.
It was packed.
Because, you know, around 10 p.m. they did the light, you know, the boats went with all the lights on and all the stuff. So that was really cool to see.
No fireworks this year?
No, there weren't. There was laser lights and whatnot, but there weren't any fireworks. But I think, you know, it's annoying because I normally get to see it every 2 years. I get to see and look around. This time I didn't get to, but the atmosphere was amazing. You know, we had actually a stage right next to us where I was working, so it just meant that I had, you know, the entertainment right there anyways. And the people, you know, I was doing the climbing stuff, I was doing some water activity stuff as well. Everyone loved it. They said they would do it more often if they could. And it was just great to see everyone really enjoying themselves, and it just was so lively. And we had the food stalls next to us as well, so we could smell the amazing food as well. And it was just a great day, I think, or days actually. And
Did you get the chance to go or not?
I didn't get the chance to go. I was stuck at work. Well, I was stuck at work on Saturday, but Sunday I didn't have any money, so I wanted to get them. If I wanted to go, like I would have, you know, like
it's quite a costly thing. I heard a coffee was going for £8.50.
Yeah,
God.
Like,
it's definitely there's a lot to see and do and experience, but it is.
Yes,
definitely a pricey one.
Yeah, I mean, it brings a lot to Bedford though, because I mean, I read on BBC that it brings around 300,000 people just to Bedford, I mean, that's insane to think about. And of course, we have Universal coming soon as well.
Well, it's the second UK's biggest outdoor festival, minus Notting Hill.
Right,
So,
exactly that. There you
Yeah.
go.
And Ashton, I guess this one will be a good one for you as well, is the new emojis that we could have in 2025, our last story. It's saying that, you know, we've got 4, and you can see them on screen now. We've got 4, no, not 4, 8, thank you. 8 different emojis. Do you want to read out what they include, Ashton?
Yep, so we've got a paint splatter, a leafless tree, a tired face with bags under its eyes, a harp, a shovel, a human fingerprint, a root vegetable, and a flag of Sark.
Yeah, which is obviously the tiny island with less than 600 people in the Channel Islands,
That's insane.
Guernsey, Jersey, and Sark.
Wow.
What do you think to emojis? How often do you use them? How often do you both use emojis? Like every single text, or?
No, I don't use them that often, and it's kind of just like a few, you know, like, I don't know, like, I don't really like using emojis. I'm more of like an emoticon sort of person.
Okay.
I kind of like to keep it, you know, old style. But with these new emojis, no, they are definitely not being used by me.
I mean, I was a bit shocked when I saw them. I don't know what you
I just think some of them, I understand a tired face,
Yeah.
maybe like a paint splatter, I'm sure there's context, but things like a fingerprint, and a shovel,
No clue.
I just wonder when they're going to be used. It's definitely very creative.
I understand the flag
Yeah.
because you, of course, they
Yeah.
have
Yes.
like, that makes sense. They're adding that to it. But I mean, to be fair, I use emojis quite a bit, and I don't see myself using any of these. I mean, no, I mean maybe tired one, fair enough. I don't see having another root vegetable. We already have like turnip or like beetroot and stuff. I don't see why we need something very similar to that.
Yeah.
Same with a fingerprint. And to be fair, the only reason I would use maybe a dead tree is it's winter or something,
Yeah.
and just be like, you know,
Cool.
leaves are gone. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
when it comes to emojis, there's always like the few that get used the most, and then the rest are sort of very for a very specific
Yeah,
occasion.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think these mostly fall into that.
Yeah. It's not the classic like yellow,
No,
emoji
Yeah.
thing. That they have so many varieties of them now, and you know it's good to if you want to just change it, just look around and stuff. But these ones, I won't even bother trying to look for that type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, we've got until 2025 to see them.
Whoa!
Well, thank you both for joining us today. It's
Thank
been
you.
lovely working with you all.
Absolutely, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you've known Ashton since we first started with
Yeah.
the AG gang, and then only a year later, Chris joined.
Yeah.
You are watching the show here on Youth TV's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for choosing us. Here's what's still to come on the show. Coming up, celebrating Michelle, a fantastic stint here on Youth TV. We are going to be celebrating her time with us, and we know we're all going to miss her very much. That's still to come.
To get involved in our show, or if you have anything we can include on the programme, then please do get in touch with us by visiting our website, youthtv.co.uk/theshow. Our email is now on screen, theshow@youthtv.co.uk. And don't forget that you can also give us a like on Facebook and follow us on TikTok, Instagram and Twitter.
Which is now X.
Oh, yes.
Right then, Michelle, the time has come. You're leaving us. I can't quite believe it. How are you feeling after all these years, nearly 5?
I can't believe it either. Since I've been a part of it for almost 5 years now, it feels like it's like a very crucial part of my life, and it's definitely helped to shape who I am a lot. And it's also just something that's very familiar to me. It's like every month I can come and do these shows, and it's very comforting. And so it's definitely strange to be leaving that. I am excited though for the new chapter in my life, and I think it'll be cool to see how Youth TV continues to grow.
Well, I think we can agree it won't be the same without Michelle. But before we continue, obviously to show you Michelle's time at Youth TV, we do have another goodbye. Michelle's best friend, I'd say, Jasmine, is leaving, but they've sent in a video, so let's see it now.
Hi, it's Jasmine. I'm sorry to say that I'm also leaving Youth TV, moving on to university, new chapter of life, but it's been amazing working there, and I'm wishing everyone still there the absolute best. So, goodbye.
Jasmine, thank you very much for everything you've done with us. We wish you well in your next steps, of course. All credit to Michelle for finding Jasmine, our amazing news editor, to join our team. Michelle, how did it come about, Jasmine joining, by the way? Because I know she did join, but how did it come about?
So it was when I joined the sixth form that I'm currently at. yeah, sort of told her about this project, and she was very keen to get involved, and so yeah, she was very excited, and so I just passed on your details and was like, give a message and we can put you through the interview process, and
cool.
Luckily she's been very involved since.
Great. Fantastic news there, Jasmine. We will miss you very much. Now here's a surprise for you, Michelle, and all of our viewers. We're now going to show you Michelle's very first show we did back in 2021. Let's take a look.
Nice to see you all. Welcome to The Show. You are watching The Show with Urban&Michelle here on YouthTV's YouTube channel. Thank you so much for choosing us. Here's what's still to come on The Show. Woo!
Well, that was very, very weird to see me with big bushy hair and everything like that. Lots of memories there, Michelle. What's your favourite from over the years?
Wow, there's been so many. Definitely the YouthTV trip to Media City was an amazing experience.
Dave Coulson, legend.
Yes. And our recent season launch that we had at the Esquires, that was an amazing experience.
Planned that for a very long time, didn't we?
Yeah, but it was amazing to see so much young talent and so many people brought together. And so I think definitely moments like that where it shows just how far we're progressing as a project.
Amazing, thank you. Well, lots of people have been getting in touch about their memories from watching Michelle on the screens. Jess says, I remember watching Michelle on her very first edition of the show when she was presenting from a house in Poland. I remember, and please correct me if I'm wrong saying this, she made pierogi, is that right?
Pierogi, very close.
She made pierogi with her nan. Jess says, you will be missed. Josh says, I remember Michelle, Holly and Urban getting water chucked over them for getting questions wrong in a quiz.
Oh God, yeah.
The moment that Michelle threw water over Urban for getting a question correct was the best. I still have not forgiven you till this day. All the best for the future, Michelle. Kelsey said Kelsey said her favourite moment of Michelle was when she watched Urban and the team surprise her for her very own 16th birthday.
That was so lovely.
Yeah,
Thank
a very
you for
special
that.
show. Michelle, we will miss you, says Kelsey. And lastly, Leo says, I remember Michelle when she presented the show's season 4 launch party at Esquires. She was a very kind and caring person, nothing but polite. When I approached her and asked her questions about the show, Michelle, your legacy will live on throughout YouthTV. Thank you to our viewers for sending those in. We've had a lot of messages, Michelle. We of course will send them on to you for you to read at a later time.
Thank you so much, everyone. That's so lovely.
Yeah. Now, Michelle, one last surprise before we let you go and let you leave. We have messages from some people who've supported you and have been helpful over the years. So let's take a look at those.
Best of luck, Michelle, and everything that you do. Don't be a stranger. From all of your friends at the Place Bedford.
Hey Michelle, Connor here from Spark UK. We just wanted to send a message to congratulate you on the future and wish you all the best in aerospace engineering.
This is a great big good luck and go well from me and everyone at Team Dan at the Daniel Spargo Mabs Foundation. Michelle, you'll be amazing. I'm so excited for you that you've got this opportunity to follow your dream, to go into space or do all sorts of amazing things in and about space. What you've done with YouthTV has been amazing and brilliant, and you deserve lots and lots of success in everything that lies ahead. Go well, good luck, bye-bye.
Hi Michelle, just want to wish you all the best of luck from everyone here at Groundwork. We are so incredibly proud of you and so excited to see how you get on your next step of your journey. Do keep in touch with us all. YouthTV won't be the same without you, there's just no doubt about it. But hopefully we'll do you proud, and everything that comes now is just a massive tribute to your legacy and everything that you've done for YouthTV. Have the most amazing time. You are going to be brilliant in all that you do, I have no doubt. Do keep in contact with us. We want to hear everything that you're getting up to. And thank you so much for everything that you've done. We love you lots and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Hi Michelle, it's Dave here from the BBC. You've been an amazing presenter. Can't believe you're leaving. and going into aerospace stuff. Right, I'll see you in the sky sometime soon.
I think, Michelle, you do deserve a round of applause.
Thank you so much. It was so hard not to cry. That was so beautiful.
I mean, just while we've got
Thank you, everyone.
While we've got Christian Ashton here, is there anything you two want to say to Michelle?
You want to go first, Chris? Okay, well... no worries about that. So we met like a little bit before we started the show. We met during our school performance of Alice in Wonderland. I had very fun memories of that, and then when Urban recruited me into YouthTV, I was so surprised to see you there. And honestly, the last few years have just been amazing. I couldn't have imagined, going through all we did, just without you, like everything we did in YouthTV. And I have to say, my favorite was definitely on Christmas when we made those cookies at your house. Very chaotic, but it was
Definitely.
It was such a lovely memory, and it's just going to be so weird without you gone.
Yeah. Good to read it now. Nah, I mean, to be fair, I've only joined a year later after you guys and anything, and
so you've been here for a long haul, really.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think my first proper show was actually throwing water at you guys.
Yes, it was, yeah.
So ever since then...
You were in charge of the hose pipe that day.
I was in charge of the hose pipe. Don't know why, don't know how, but I was. And ever since then, I think, basically we've grown as friends, grown as colleagues, grown just as YouthTV and stuff, and I think it's been fantastic, to be fair. And, what you're going to get up to is just mad. I mean, it's just something people can dream about, is, space and whatnot. So... just try not to ruin any spatial things, just keep the world intact,
Don't get lost up.
Yeah, no satellites want to come crashing down, but I know you'd be great, so best of luck.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everyone, and I can't wait to see what you all do with YouthTV and with your futures generally. It's been so amazing working with you all, and I'll miss you guys a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I can say. You've always been there. You've been fantastic. You've been a great deputy leader. You've been a strong female lead in this whole project. As Diana said before, on your birthday, we've appreciated you so much. We even gave you your own birthday show. So,
which I was very thankful for.
Yeah,
that was lovely.
that was really hard to pull off. That you didn't even know about it.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I mean, I even tried for this show, saying we've got the youngest person who can eat pancakes, but that didn't go well. I was still right through it. The second time doesn't work. But seriously, thank you so much. You've been amazing. I know when you first joined, you weren't sure, and then you kind of curved it in. We did great shows from home, interviewing some amazing people, Angela Griffin, Fred Dinage, Becky Jago. I mean, even Shaniqua from Newsround. So we've introduced some amazing people. I will miss you, Michelle. Thank you for being the person who I turn to when I get my links wrong, and he just picks it back up for me. Have a good time.
Thank you so much, and thank you for everything. I'm going to miss you guys and everyone involved with YouthTV. Thank you so much for everything.
Well, I have a bit of news for you guys now. That is it from us for now, but we will return later this year with a new presenting team, so make sure to keep your eyes on our social media pages for that announcement. Finally, Michelle, we all love you here at YouthTV. We are going to miss you, wishing you all the best, and thanks so much for all the memories. I'd like to thank Influence Productions for this amazing new studio which we're using for our new shows. But Michelle, that is it. You've been amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Of course.